things aren't working as well as I could hope. Yeah, some technical difficulties here. But I think we're good to go. Welcome back, people. This is Crimson Shroud for the 3DS, and this is gonna be part 3 of our nostalgia replay of this. Alright, excuse me. I am in high demand. Yes, this morning I was trying to grind a little bit for loot, things that might improve my odds against the enemy. I was forced to revert to Freya's basic equipment as body armor. Excuse me. So that she could get the healing spell back. And I was left right there, actually. Yeah, why not go for another one, I suppose. Normally, I shouldn't struggle quite as much as yesterday. I'm thinking I should probably change the staff on Freya. Because she has basically no spell that would allow her to deal damage to the enemy, and this is something that I'm not a huge fan of. That situation is what I should say. Yeah, Dice Lure, I'm not quite sure what that does. Does that mean that you get dice when the enemy attacks you, or I don't know. Having her meditate now is not gonna do me much good. Siphon Heart, I regret to say, does not work nearly as much as I thought it would. It's supposed to be able to drain HP from the enemy, but in my experience, that doesn't work all that well. I've only seen it fail so far. Yeah, I equipped them the pieces dropped by the Minotaurs that I had to defeat so far. They seem to be quite potent accessories. Trying to think what I could use. At the moment, not much, really. We'll see what that does. I'll have her not do anything so that her next turn comes sooner. She may be able to heal Lippy or herself from that damage that way. Flaming Blast. I'll have him use Focus. He tends to miss too much, in my experience. You can Freya? No. Silly! Don't do that. Okay, 41 damage. Increase, yeah, focus, I guess. I don't want them missing their attacks. They've been missing way too much. And it's quite frustrating. Let's try having her use Siphon Heart. Nothing happens to Skeleton, yeah. It's really frustrating. I don't know why that is. Is that because it's the element dark and maybe the skeleton is immune to dark? I have no idea. Maybe I should try using Reveal. Maybe they are immune to dark. I've only tried using it on those. That might explain why it's not working. Meditate. Attune Magic. Yeah, that's always good to have, I suppose. Yeah, next time I should definitely try to heal. That's what I was hoping would happen. Those at the back are pretty weak. I still can't use Crimson Rage. Okay, what does he have? Increased accuracy, but not increased attack. So yeah, let's use that enhanced attack. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, he didn't have that yet. Heal. On whom? Lippy needs it more. Meditate, I guess. Although sometimes I wonder if maybe I should just not. Because I think that if you perform two attacks on the two actions on the same turn, your next turn will take longer to come. I can't be sure of that though. I wouldn't say that with absolute certainty. Yes. Good job, Lippy. Ah, why does that keep missing? Yeah, I don't suppose that they are at too much risk of losing now. Or any of them dying. I've had them die quite a lot. I must have used like 3 or 4 Saint's Tincture since last time. So you will see my inventory of those being quite lower. Well, that doesn't seem necessary, but... excuse me. Oh, I guess I could try again. Nothing happens. I should have used Reveal instead. With any luck... Ooh, 46, that's a good roll, that. They had at least 3 reinforcements in this particular battle, and then they stopped coming. Well, at least she won't die from that. No? Ah! Stop that. Don't fail. Yeah? That doesn't show, Expected result 0 point. Oh. So it does tell you so. Yeah, but this is not... no, this does not deal damage, so that makes sense, actually. I want to prolong this a little bit. Because I'd like to try something. Siphon Heart. Expected result 0 points. Okay. Yeah. I'm not quite sure why. Because it won't let me... I can't see those of the enemy by any chance. Submenu? No. Options? Settings? No. Fix color? No, I don't care about that. Back. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, maybe the absorb dark damage. I'm gonna try another one of those. See if it says does nothing. But I guess in this case it works, but it's not something that would have dealt damage, so maybe... Maybe that gets nullified, I guess. Don't you dare kill! Fuck's sake! That's because I waited too long. Although I guess if she's dead at the end of the fight, what does that do? Do I get fewer barter points? And does she stay down, or do I have to revive her somehow? Composite bow, that's basically the same one that I already have. So I don't know if this is what I want. Raises max MP. Great bow, yeah, maybe. Quick step. That would actually be good, quick step. To add it to a weapon for melding. How much do I need for this? 25. Huh. Okay, so that way I have 7, 13, 13, 19, 25. Yeah, that seems about right. And then quick step. Okay. Confirm. The danger is past. You sent the dead to their rest, though not without a thought back to when these adventurers were alive. If possible, you would like to find some memento of their former selves to bring back to any family who still might survive. A chore best left for your homeward journey, you decide. Yeah, that's the same line that was already given last time, I think. Yeah, I suppose there's no consequence for her being dead at the end of the fight, since they don't gain any experience. But I do wonder if maybe you get fewer barter points for characters that are down. I should save what I just did. Oh yeah, and give that bow to Lippy. You've returned to the squirrel's nest. Oddly, the treasure chest you left open is now closed. Maybe the goblins returned, only to speed off in rage after whoever took their precious things. Ah, this is a problem. It's been sealed with a mortis glyph, death magic. Not even Lippy is a match for a trap capable of causing instant death. If he had tried... You leave, shaking your head at the close call. Of course, this isn't the first time you and Lippy have faced death magic. Why, the very first time you met? Reminisce! I almost ran into this when I was playing earlier to grind, and then decided I'm just going to reset the game and not visit this location, knowing that I would want to play through this scene for you guys. Excuse me, it's important. Alright. Oh, excuse me, RNG. Yeah, work is catching up to me even when I'm at home, sadly. Breaking out the energy drinks, I see. Yeah, I'm trying, yeah. Although I'm drinking one just to stay awake now because I will have to get up early in the morning tomorrow, so... Got a train to catch early in the morning, sadly. How's it going, RNG? 7 years ago, was it? You were a new recruit in the Knights of the Republic, killing on the battlefield out of the marches. At the end of a singularly bloody day, you were assigned to scour the keep you taken for any enemy stragglers. There in the dark, dank cellar, you found a large treasure chest. No, it's not a train to Busan. It's a train to Brussels, close enough. There in a dark, dank cellar, you found a large treasure chest. In your youthful enthusiasm, you decided that whatever wealth it held was too heavy for the departing forces to carry. You had just begun looking for the lock when a voice from behind said, "I'd not open that if I were you. My Mortis glyphs have proven surprisingly effective in the past. One touch means death." You're doing well, just trying to chill. You turned to see a man bound to the wall in chains. This was how you met Lippy. Though his body was covered in wounds, there was a wry smile on his lips, and by the light in his eyes, you saw his spirit was unbroken. Alright. Though his body was covered in wounds, there was a wry smile on his lips, and by the light in his eyes, you saw his spirit was unbroken. I think I already read that. The story, as he told it, was that the retreating army had forced him to set the trap and left him here so that the glyph would claim him too. Several years after that encounter, you had left the Knights and were working as a negotiator of sorts, helping to resolve a sticky situation wherein the Lord found his man's occupied by the very group of bandits he had sought to oust from his lands. They had even taken hostages for good measure. One of the Lord's retainers contacted you based on your growing reputation, but not even you could have anticipated who you found among the bandits. Lippy, the man to whom you owe your life as he owes you his. Meanwhile, Flint, in his capacity as captain of the Knights of the Peace, decided that negotiation with the bandits was unacceptable and had already moved to remove them by force. Slipping past Flint's forward lines, you entered the men's unarmed, won the bandits to your side, and were able to secure the release of the hostages and stop the fighting. The Knight of the Peace had taken Lippy's right eye and right arm in the battle. Ignoring Flint's wrathful epithets, you cared for Lippy's wounds, nursing him back to health. For his aid in securing the release of the hostages, Lippy was given a lenient sentence and released a half a year later with a new eye and arm gifts, both for his trouble. You met him on the day of his freedom. You seem to have an interest in me, and I know a way to make more money than you'll ever see negotiating. How about we team up? Thus did Lippy become your partner. Friend at times, rival at others, but always reliable. You are as brothers, though you share no blood between you, and many are the times you have thanked God for sending you such a boon as Lippy. I thought setting Mortis Glyph was your specialty, Lippy. Sure you haven't been moonlighting for the goblins? Lippy's reply comes swiftly. Guilty as charged, and let it be said the pay is better if the departee is somewhat lacking. Repartee? Repartee? Maybe I didn't read that right. Repartee or repartee? I'm thinking repartee, but I'm not sure. Lippy favors you with a wry smile. It appears this natural cavern was used for all manner of purposes. Dungeons, storehouse, escape tunnel. Some of the passages are blocked by cave-ins, making it hard to find your way and easy for enemies to hide. Oh, this does not provide as much defense? Yeah, okay. I would lose 2 points in defense. But several points in other areas, I guess. Avoidance, intelligence, etc. How about this? Ring mail, 19 and then 15. Nah, never mind. I've got brass helms. This is better, and for both of them, nice. Great bow. 39. As opposed to 38. Oh, well, that's not a big increase, but well. He will lose in dexterity. I think this might affect his accuracy, but I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to give her a different staff. Because I want her to have at least some form of magic that she can use to damage enemies. And I would very much like it if, upon level up, she would be given the chance to learn heal permanently. Because she's your de facto healer, and it's just a shame not being able to heal. I've already explored all of that, so I'm a bit surprised. I don't know what to do. Heading west from the cross, you come to a fork in the path. The air smells strongly of mold. Looks like we found the entrance to the dungeon, Freya says. You look at her, raising an eyebrow. The spirits of the dead told me, she explains. But I had that line of dialogue yesterday already, didn't I? There is doubtless no lack of spirits in this place, but Freya is no necromancer. How can she talk to the dead, you wonder? Either she jests, or this is yet another ability lent her by her Kishblood. Lippy says south lies danger. You listen and can hear voices, goblins and a minotaur. Ah, but didn't I fight these guys yesterday already? Or I died, I think. Didn't I get a game over? I can't remember. Or I turned around and never went that way, I think. He cannot say. Lippy shakes his head and shrugs. You check the gate to the north and find it locked, yet there are scrapes in the rust around the keyhole. Someone has been through here recently. Yeah, I think I turned around last time. I didn't actually try going that way, I think. Or did I? I don't know. I have in mind that I tried going to the confessional. Or maybe I did die and then I turned around and went elsewhere instead. I think I did die in that fight. I better try to do better, I guess. Yeah, there was Fog of War last time already, wasn't there? Yeah, it's gonna re-explain what I already read yesterday, so I don't need that. Light damage to a single target. Enhanced magic. Well, hold on. Attune magic. Holy Spark. Oh, okay. 49% of success only. Well, it succeeded on the Minotaur, I guess. Magic. Shall I heal one of my characters? Who took damage? Lippy? Yeah, I guess he did. As long as he doesn't call reinforcements. I'll try getting rid of the small fry first. Geo. Hey. What's the meaning of this? Well, at least it's just a Minotaur left now. Here's our chance to lift the Fog of War. Throw the dice to determine your fate. Yeah, I forgot that there was Fog of War, actually. This was reducing my accuracy, so I should be able to perform better now. Is he still poisoned? Yeah, I guess he is. Geo. Let her meditate, though. Hey! Why is he doing that? How is he allowed to perform to attack twice per turn like that? That fault. I should try to get rid of the poison. But yeah, I kind of need to bring Freya back from the dead. And heal, I guess. No, I can't do it. Sunder, despair. I don't know. Dice lure. Please, Freya, don't die. Damn! No such luck, huh? Well, heal yourself, I guess. Impaired magic? Yeah, why not? I think it succeeded. Yeah. Enhanced attack. 82 damage. Okay. Nah, still poison, huh? Isn't it about time you died, man? Hey, you know what? I'm tempted to cast Reveal. I want to know what he has left. Oh, 24! I kind of regret not finishing him then and there, and then... Don't attack Freya! No! Ah! Well, although I guess she's not gonna lose anything from not being there, so... I guess that's fine. Finish him! Yes. Ah, Saint's Tincture. Thank God. Light Ring and Hero's Prayer. Ah, damn, that loot is really lousy. Magic Pit and Conversion. Fortify. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's not bad actually. Uh-huh. He still won't learn heal. Dazzle. I guess that would be good for her because impairing the resistance of her opponent, well, she would be able to perform better in battle at dealing damage, I suppose. Despite the darkness, you were able to defeat your attackers. You squint your eyes, trying to make out some detail of your surroundings to no avail. Perhaps you've reached a dead end. It's only a perhaps though. No light, no way forward, you mutter. Though the darkness is not complete, some small amount of light trickles through vents in the ceiling. The light is too dim to see anything resembling a way out. Let's just bring a torch or brazier from some other place, then we'll be able to see our way. Freya cut Slippy off with a grunt. The lack of light here is not due to poor placement of torches. The goblins cast a spell here, robbing the room of light by magic to better entrap their prey. If you're going to continue searching this area, this way, you'll need something to dispel the darkness, a gift. Anything with a gift like that would be an enemy to any mage, Freya notes. More a curse than a gift, really. Uh-huh. Where am I supposed to go then? But I'll save, that's for sure. I'll save what I just achieved in that fight. Garrison Waterway. Can I go back out? A little bit of light goes in from the ceiling. What if I went back to the surface and got rid of whatever is blocking the light entering the room? No? Where would that be, actually? If I went back. There are enemies in the western cloister, I see. Solace. I don't know. This maybe? You check the north gate and find it locked tight. There has to be a key somewhere, but where? Probably in the dark, but you look up to see Freya in front of the gate. She rubs her fingers along the keyhole and with a click the gate unlocks. You gape as Freya opens the gate and walks through. Freya, wait, you cry as you hear a voice from behind you. Wait for what, Geoke? You turn and see Freya standing right next to you. But she went through. You hurriedly check the gate and find it still locked. You give it a good shove but it doesn't even budge. So how did Freya go through only to reappear behind you? You explain what happened to Freya, who looks at you like you've shaken a few dice loose in your skull. Probably just a trick the spirits are playing on us. Ignore them, she advises. You've seen some strange things in your day. But this is just about the strangest. Perhaps it has something to do with the Palace of the Rahab. The thought reminds you of a local legend. It is a story 1,000 years old from a time before there was magic in the world. Once upon a time, a man was born to the ruling people of these lands, a great warrior who gathered the clans together and brought war to the barbarian tribes. After many victories, he took the title of king and in the space of a single generation formed his domains into a vast kingdom. Sorry, I have a hard time reading. For his many just laws, he earned the trust of the people, becoming a truly popular leader, king in more than name alone. 12 ministers loyally served this king, all handpicked for their surpassing talent and strength of character. They became known as the Chosen of the Solace. The kingdom knew prosperity such as none had known before it, and none since. It was during this time that the king gave this palace as a gift to his queen. Yet as the days and months passed, the once great king grew arrogant. The people left him, and many joined hands with the barbarian tribes. War once again visited the land. The king prayed to God for peace, and his prayers were heard, but not by God. The devil came from the dark lands and taught the king the ways of magic in exchange for his mortal soul. Wielding his newfound dark arts, the king took the defense of the kingdom into his own hands, laying waste to his enemies in the space of a day. Yet that night the devil came and took the lives of the king and his clan, spiriting their souls away into the dark lands. All that remained in our world of this tragedy was magic. It is, of course, just a legend. The Conclave has issued a public statement decrying it as a fairy tale, having no more substance than any other flight of fancy. And yet the stage upon which that tale plays out is here. The Palace of the Rahab and its existence cannot be denied. Statesmen, clerics, liars all. The Senate is nothing more than a tool to be bought and sold by those of means. And the Church is nothing more than a glorified buyer, seller, and seizer of property. What truth of theirs holds more weight than legend? Is their truth not the most fanciful of all? The more you think about it, the more you feel that the legend has the truth of things. It's enough to make you laugh out loud. Freya wrinkles her nose. What are you laughing about? Ah, nothing. Pay me no mind, you reply. Exactly what I was doing. In the end, the only truth you can trust are the quality of your weapon, the strength of your mind, and the mettle of your companions. What need has a man of the Conclave or legends when the chase is on? What if I try opening it again? Yeah, I'm skipping this text because I already read it before. No? Oh. How about this one? You've returned to the squirrel's nest. Oddly, the treasure chest you left open is now closed. Maybe the goblins returned, only to speed off in a rage after whoever took their precious things. Yeah, it's got the death spell on it, or Mortis Glyph, death magic. Okay. Yeah, they're not gonna retell the story again, I guess. Yeah, I wonder if the Tower of Solace has anything to do with it. It looks to me, according to the map, that it would be right above that room that's completely dark. But I'm not sure. You've returned to the Tower of Solace. All is quiet. The silence hangs over the room like a thick blanket. You leave before the goblins or another of their pets show up. Okay. Nothing, I guess. Uh-huh. No, that's a line of text that I already got before once again. Diablotory? You've returned to Ruinan's Oblutory, where you are greeted by birdsong and a soft trickle of water. It's as though time itself has stopped. The treasure chest lies open. Either the goblins have not returned or they've run off to find whoever took their treasure. Regardless, there's little point lingering here. Okay. Nothing, I guess. Or is there? Ah. Melora's Garden. The map shows more rooms than just those I have access to, so it's kind of weird to me. I'm sorry, Lippy, but something does stink. Freya's caught whiff of something. Not a stray wildflower or even the stench of decay. Something darker. You've never been sure if it's your lifelong training or quiche blood, but Freya has always been able to sense things even Lippy's eyes fails to detect. Well, hey, Panda. I'm in the dark, so to speak, but I'll give you this one. Lippy's tone is casual, but there's an edge to his voice. Freya is not one to bark at shadows, and he knows it. Proceed with utmost caution. Uh-huh. What about back to the first gate, then? You've come through the garden back to the first gate, carrion birds scattering to the sky as you approach. You survey the bodies of the goblins, a stark reminder of your earlier carelessness. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to review some of the chaser basics. No thank you. Continue your search. The second gate. And then there's both cloisters, so... Take him. Lippy signals back to you in silence. You follow his eyes to where several goblins are camped out in the shadow of two pillars. They don't seem to have noticed you yet. Could be an excellent opportunity for a surprise attack. I don't want to. You were able to avoid a battle with the goblins. Keeping a wary eye out behind you, you leave the area. Can we try here again? I'm surrounded. It hasn't noticed me. Think I failed. Welp. Ambush. For only 3 turns. It could have been worse. It fails all the time. Really frustrating. Magic. Skills. No! Don't heal your pal. One more. It's probably gonna be 3 reinforcements. Once again. Focus. I've already done that. Inspire. I'm gonna use some of my dice. Da, 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 da. Not much. Ah, that was lame. Thank you. Wizard's robes. No saint's tincture. That's kind of a shame. A battle knife, figure berry, orator's fig. Hero's Resolve. Kinda need those 82. You were able to defeat the enemy, but there's no telling when the next attack will come. Stepping quickly, will you leave the area behind? I may have to look up a guide if I can't figure out what to do next. This room has footsteps. Let's check out why. Here's an unfriendly one. You don't need Lippy's eye to see the danger that lurks behind the broken wall ahead. A Minotaur. Luckily, it doesn't seem to have noticed you. You would have the upper hand in an attack, or you could slip away unseen. Let's check it out, I guess. A distant bow. Why does she have so little MP? But I guess his attacks are not impaired. The good news is, he gets penalties too. That should deal less damage in theory. Yeah, I'm still under the effect of that thing, so... At the moment, my best course of action is to not do anything. Although he could have used reveal as well. Just realized. But he can't. I guess he has to attack, huh? Before being able to do anything. Hastened. Oh, paralyzed. That's not good. Success. Nah, they don't need healing all that much at the moment. Here's what I'll do. Dazzle. Success. Ha! I can't use only Spark now. Terrific. You were able to defeat the enemy, but there's no telling what you'll meet next. Best leave while the leaving's good. I've re-explored every single one of those rooms, and nothing came of it. And if I go that way, again, will I discover something I have not discovered yet? The same enemy as before. Avoid a confrontation. Ah! But I could not avoid it. I tried, but I could not. Only 1 point? What gives? They like light magic? What's up with that? Well, grant yourself enhanced magic, I guess. Probably for the best. Freya needs healing. Hey! And at least they don't focus all their attacks on the same guy. Reinforcement. There will be more. Focus. Yes. La la la. La 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 la. No! Not on the same character! Damn it, she always goes down. I forget that I have multiple target spells like that. Well, I was able to take everything. Damn it, I still can't get the basic stuff. Heal! I want to learn heal. How do I do that? How about we look for something else here, no? What am I supposed to do? I think I'm gonna have to look up a guide. I just can't figure out what it is I'm supposed to do. And if I go back to that area, it's still gonna be dark, no? You hold a spark stone, but where did I get a spark stone? When? Okay. Well, I found a way forward, so I'm not gonna complain. You hold the spark stone near the brazier and say the words of invocation. In a moment, the spark stone suppresses the darkness magic and fire returns to the brazier. And there was light. And treasure! Freya cheers. Light reveals the body of the Minotaur and beneath it, a treasure chest. It doesn't appear to be locked. Seal of the Rahab. Oh, this is another kind of key, Freya explains. To a door somewhere, perhaps a chest. I can feel the flow going. That way, she points to the northeast. According to Freya, locks bound by magic are connected to their keys by an invisible flow. At least this makes the next step in your search easy. I bet it's for that grill thing from before. Go with the flow. In here. And that vision from before was like a vision of the future. You check the north door and find it locked tight. There has to be a key somewhere, but where? That's not for this? Oh man. Man, this game is so good. Thanks, Matsuno. Yeah, I do think so too. I played that already a long time ago, but not in recent times though. Hello, by the way, Pyrotic Tiger. I played it when it came out and reviewed it for a website, but never again since. I do have excellent memories of it though. Is it for that chest from before? The one with Death Mortis on it? You've returned to the squirrel's nest. Oddly, the treasure chest you left open is now closed. Maybe the goblins blah 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 blah. Yeah, we already read that. No, it's not for that? Ah, no, okay, fair enough. Ah, damn it. What is that seal for? I can't recall. Ah, it doesn't appear in here. Well, I know I have it, so... yeah. I don't know. And I don't see what it would open elsewhere either, so... There's a new fight in the Tower of Solace. I don't think that was there before, was it? Huh. I could try it that way, but I think it's just gonna be another fight, so... Ah, wait a second, this is new, I think. But isn't that a gate at the back? It looks like a gate, no? And this is northeast from where I found the seal of Rahab. Or Rahab, I don't know how you pronounce that. From the darkness you hear the wailing of the dead. You scan your surroundings but see nothing. Something makes the torch flame waver slightly. Though, whether it is a wind blowing from deeper within the cavern or something unseen, you cannot say. This seal must be the key to that door. Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough. I can see the flow. The flow, as Freya calls it, is something like a chorus of calls. Magic calling to magic. Dark calling to dark. Not that you or anyone else who wasn't born Quiche can sense it. To see it yourself, you'd need a special gift of which you've heard rumor, but you possess no such treasure. Before the heavy iron gate, you withdraw the seal of the Rahab and you hear the dull scrape of metal from within. Freya steps to the gate and presses the seal to the metal, chanting words to a spell. The words sound like gibberish to you, but they seem to be having an effect. As her chants fades, a pale light shines from the gate and you hear the loud clank of the lock releasing. Look! In Freya's slender hands, the seal has turned to a scorched lump of coal. She squeezes the lump in her fist and it crumbles to a fine ash. The gate slides slowly open, revealing lacquer black darkness beyond. You take a step in, and you are greeted by a chill wind in your face, carrying something with it. A fog? Grey mist like smoke drifts past you, then begins to coalesce in the room behind. Look out, a leash! Freya cries, as from around you, pale white bones begin to rise. But it's time to try. Okay, shall we get rid of the small fry first? Nah. Oh, that was average at best. At least I know what to expect now. Oh, Lippy is terrified? Ah. I've got nothing to heal from frightened. Oh well. What, that's what that does? Reduce everything to 1? I just have to hope that this wears off after a while. Yeah, I'm better off healing Freya, I think. Lippy is nowhere near dying. Nah. Nothing happens to Leech. Ah, well. The skeleton archer is supposed to be the weakest of the bunch. And yet I still struggle. Oof, yeah, she's gonna need healing again. Dazzle, perhaps Unleash. Failure and a success. I wasn't sure. He's still terrified and I can't do anything about it. Very frustrating. That removes poisoned. I have no idea. Quick step. No, never mind. I do have one. As long as he's not terrified anymore after this. You know what? I'm just gonna end turn. Freya needs healing. Freya needs healing. Ah. I hope it's Freya's turn next. Yeah, go to sleep. Thank God. Oof! What was that? Let me think. Let me think. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Ah, that missed. Oh, come on, how could you miss? He has impaired resistance. No? Only 1 point of damage. What gives? No, she already has a tune magic. But I guess Lich already has impaired, yeah. Oh, I don't know then. Yeah, I've already tried that. Befuddle. Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe meditate. Yeah, she's gonna need the extra MP eventually. Duke has impaired attack. Oh. Now he has enhanced attack. But I can't deal any more damage than that. Oh, Freya is almost dead, by the way. Freya's fallen asleep. Well, she's just woken up. Inspire. Attack skeleton. Come on, work! No! Ah, that failed. Freya's dead. And so is Lippy now. Well, that doesn't look good. Can try resurrecting Freya, but die, you! He's not dead yet. Now Geok is dead. Oof. Yeah, game over. Ah, where did I go wrong? This level? Ah, yeah, the room itself, okay. When it says this level, I was like, wait, what? She doesn't have enough to get much of anything done, to be honest. Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough. It does appear like, well, the skeleton and the leech both are resistant to light damage. Well, that's unfortunate. And Siphon Heart is the most disappointing of all because it never seems to work. It's always a guaranteed 0. Or do you have to spend dice for it to work at all? I have no idea. I think I need another element for her staff, but I can't go back and change it now, so... I'll have to try to make do with this. I could try putting the leash to sleep, I guess. It's got 0% of working. Really? Or is it 0% of dealing damage? Because yeah, I could tell you that. No, it fails. Maybe he's immune. Or try getting rid of the skeleton, I guess. Because 1 point of damage on that archer is really pointless. That skeleton archer is gonna take damage. If Geok is the one attacking. Okay. One more attack like that and I think he should go down. Heal. Hold on. Tune magic first. Okay. Ah! Put Geok to sleep. I have something to cure sleep. Yeah. I've already used Inspire. Let's focus. Skeleton Archer, 65 points. I think he should go down. No? Not yet. Maybe he has more HP than your regular Skeleton Archer. Lippy? Oh well, that was decent. Hey, but why? I know it's not focus, I just used. Damn it. Ah, she's paralyzed. Good grief. This fight is annoying. Okay, you have to go down now. Alright. Freya has been paralyzed. But use that on yourself, I guess. Dazzle. Unleash. Success. It's very much the impaired defense that I should have. Dread Flame. She's terrified, okay. %72% chance of succeeding and you still fail. This is worse than Fire Emblem. Yeah, she needs healing more than anyone else. In turn. This should work well, 98%. There we go. That should have made me do some good progress towards defeating that guy. Thank God it failed. Well, he's terrified too now. But you can keep healing your partners, I guess. I guess Geoke needs it more than anyone. Ah, paralyzed. Well, for once, something is going my way. Hey, wait a minute. Ah, yeah, there we go. Remove this from me. Crimson Rage on Leech. That worked well before. 98% of success. I should have used dice. Since this seems to work so well. Well, she's not lacking too much, so... Lippy on skeleton. Still won't go down, huh? Yeah, use it on yourself. Let me see. This could be it. The end for you. Yes. Well, that wasn't better. Considerably better. Well, I guess that was pointless. Yeah, that was a good one. Good roll. Won't you go down? What's that? Magic failing? Nah. Just go down. Finally. bone mask, pure Azoth, soul of the leech. I feel like I have to have that. Yeah, I get the sense that this is required to progress at some point. Broadsword, I already have one. Great bow, I don't think I'm gonna need any more. I'm not sure if Brigandine is actually worth it, to be honest. Raksharki, what does that do? Nah, yeah. I would be losing heal if I changed that equipment on her. And I want her to have it. Damn it. Break fear. Remove terrified. Ah, I kinda want that. I can't decide. I don't know, ring mail perhaps, yeah, I think that I'm gonna need. So be it. Meditate, okay. Attune magic or meditate, yeah. Meditate too, huh. Cool. I'm not gonna be able to stream for much longer though. I have to get up early in the morning tomorrow. In like 5 hours from now. This will be another day where I don't get much sleep, but ah well. The only way is forward. Lippy sounds exhausted, but he's right. There's no point turning back now. You give him a clap on the shoulder and take the first step down the passage. Ah well, we made it to chapter 3, in defense of heresy. Most chasers are members of the Chasers Guild and accept work under the guild's auspices, but not this time. This time the client chose you specifically. This has happened once or twice before, and why not? You have a reputation. When someone comes directly to a chaser, it means one of two things. The work is on the wrong side of the law, or it requires a certain degree of secrecy. This job was more the latter. Oh. Earl Archer Melandra Lilienthal, Lord of the Earldom of Melandra, and key figure in the House of Nobles. An elder statesman, he casts a long shadow in the halls of governance. So much that even the consul comes to him for his opinion before taking action. For such a storied client, the request was simple. I want you to find a man. The man's name was Endele Cleantis, scion of Aus Cleantis, long faithful followers of the Earl. Endele was a young monk, an aspiring theologian, who from an early age preferred study of the book and heart to study of the sword. He had last been seen in the Conclave Library before his disappearance half a year ago. Should the worst have happened and his life be ended, bring back anything by which he might be remembered. The compensation was generous, a half-year's pay. Typically he would have begun the chase that very day, but it was clear the Earl was hiding something. If this truly was a case of the loss of a beloved retainer, why only request a memento? Even were he reduced to bones, wouldn't the family want the remains, that he could be put properly to rest? The high price too seemed unfitting for a youth not of the Earl's blood. Even considering an allowance for danger and gag money, the going rate was a meager half of the Earl's offer. Your suspicion must have shown on your face because the Earl hastily added, "Do you know of the Crimson Shroud?" Who doesn't, you thought? Any adventurer worth his salt knows of the original gift, the source of magic in this world, not that anyone had ever seen it. Stories of the Shroud fell firmly into the category of legend. I am no gatherer, nor have I any personal interest in the original gift. Truth be told, I do not even believe such a thing exists now, if it ever did. However, you should know that to chase this missing man is to chase the Shroud itself. The gist of the Earl's story went something like this. In the course of his theological inquiries, the young Endelay had become aware of an untruth in the commonly accepted story of the gifts. The gifts he found had not been given by God to the apostles. Endelay found the proof he sought buried in a pile of other such forbidden writings in the Conclave library. Freya pauses her account, wetting her lips. Manuscript in hand, he fled. That's all we know. The Earl mentioned he was no gatherer. He meant he was not one of the privileged few who were close to the origin, those who collected the first gifts before copies were made and disseminated. The gatherers had formed a secret society of sorts to control the gifts and their power. This was a good thing on the whole. Bickering was rife between kingdoms over the gifts. Were it not for the gatherers' peace, the world might have long since descended into chaos. Peace? Don't make me laugh. They hunger for power and suffer no one else to have it, that's all. Flint is right to a point. In fact, there are 3 jackals fighting over these particular scraps. The Gatherers, the Senate, and the Conclave. Wait, Freya says. Isn't the Earl a senator? And doesn't that make him your boss? I don't think he'd be pleased to learn that his Knights of the Peace are interfering behind his back. Freya knows what the Earl is after. Geoke had it right all along. And if Flint put the pieces together, he knows it too. Flint narrows his eyes and spits. Wench, you know what I want to know. Where is the manuscript? Where is the defense of heresy? And I guess this is all we're going to learn now. Eastern Arcade. We're back outside? Palace proper. Okay. Through darkness and up several flights of stairs, you find yourself in the palace proper. You squint against the sunlight spilling in through cracks in the ceiling dome. You were too long in the darkened ways, and though blinding, the sun lifts your spirits, as does the fresh air that fills your lungs. A clinging weight lifts from your shoulders, and even your heart feels lighter. Endelay's account ends here, you announce. The journal you recovered from Endelay's remains told of his entry from the palace grounds through the subterranean labyrinth and into the palace proper, but goes no further than the Eastern Arcade. It's taken us far enough, Lippy says. Besides, we're only after the defense of heresy, not some wild goose chase of a Shroud. True enough, but if it does exist, you wouldn't mind seeing the Shroud for yourself. That's funny, Freya says, looking around. I feel like I've been here before, which is impossible, of course. Seen one collapsed ceiling and broken pillars, seen them all, Lippy replies with a chuckle. Not a recent memory, Freya insists. Something older, like I once lived here. Does that make sense? Only as déjà vu. Probably that quiche blood of yours picking up something from the spirits floating around, Lippy offers. Freya falls silent. This isn't the first time she's claimed something similar, nor the first time you and Lippy had to shrug it off as yet another oddity. Yet that unsettled look on Freya's face, the question in her eyes, strikes you as a warning. For now, all you can do is pray that you're mistaken. And that will be everything for today. I better go to sleep. Sleep all I can until 6 in the morning. It's already past 1 AM. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow night, and tomorrow night should be an earlier stream, since I won't have to work a night shift. I should be home in time, I think, for that. Definitely. I will only be in the capital city in the morning, so normally everything should be going according to plan. Thank you so much, people, and I'll be back tomorrow night for more Crimson Shroud. See ya! Bye-bye!